Hello everyone, welcome to Man On with me, Dan. In this video today, Real Madrid have been linked with both of these players lately, so I thought it'd be a cool little experiment. I have put Mbappe and Haaland together in the Real Madrid squad, and we will fast forward to the end of the season and compare their stats. If this goes as well as I think it will, I might do a couple of seasons to see if this rivalry blossoms. Who will be the better player? Who will score the most goals? Who will get the best average rating? Who knows? Well, let's just get straight to it, shall we? So here we are at the start of the season. I quickly just wanted to look at both of these in comparison before I skip to the end of the season. So this is the overview of both players. As you can see, Haaland is better in the air and a little bit better in mental and defending, but overall Mbappe is a little bit better in terms of speed, vision and attacking. There's only 2 years difference between them, and these are two world-class players, and I can't wait to see how this works at the end of the season. Here's a bit more overview on the attributes. Although Haaland seems to have higher mental abilities. Quick look at the positions. I would assume Haaland will be the striker in this partnership with Mbappe on the left wing. I'm not controlling this game. It'll be all up to Ancelotti, so who knows how he's going to play this out. If you're looking at the contract for Haaland at 130,000 a week, I never set that. On the editor, I just moved him from Dortmund to Real Madrid. It's up to them. I'm assuming it's the same contract that he had for Dortmund, and it same goes for Mbappe. This might change in a couple of seasons if we skip through in this save. It might change, and I'm really intrigued to see what the agents want in terms of money for these players in a couple of seasons' time. So I'm going to stop rambling now. Let's just skip ahead to the end of the season and see how far these guys go. Can they work together? Let's find out. We are at the end of the season, and Real Madrid have won La Liga with 89 points. They got 27 wins, 8 draws and 3 losses. So have a quick look at the stats of the first division here. So Real Madrid got most goals, most points per game, most shots on target, most shots against, fewest shots against rather, most possession, best pass completion, they got it all. Conceded only 30 goals this season, and they got 20 clean sheets. But the most important question is, how did these two players fare against each other? So here we go, guys. This is how it went down. Mbappe played 49 games this season and scored 26 goals, 18 assists with a 7.74 rating. Whereas Haaland only played 28 games with 4 off the bench, 22 goals, 9 assists with a 7.82 rating. He had a better average rating. They're very close in terms of stats. Apart from Mbappe's got more assists. I thought it'd be best to check Mbappe's individual profile, and let's check his milestones right now. So I didn't check earlier, but Real Madrid won the Super Cup, the Spanish Cup, and obviously the league. Mbappe was named in the Real Madrid seasonal best 11. He was the player of the year runner-up, and he was third place top goal scorer. Who was top goal scorer then? Maxi Gomez was the top goal scorer this season. And who was the player of the year? Haaland. Haaland was the player of the year. So technically, is he better than Mbappe? That's for you to decide. The game certainly thinks so. Because when you look at that, 19 appearances with 14 goals with a 7.83. Whereas Mbappe played 35 games but 19 goals. It's very close between them. I'm not going to go through all these, but Mbappe's won quite a lot of awards this year. Any landmarks though? Yep, he's broke Real Madrid's record for assists in the season with 18. Now it's only fair if I go to Haaland's profile as well. So here's his notable milestones of this season. Obviously the 3 the same as Mbappe. He was the player of the year and the best 11, so not as many. Any landmarks though? Yes. He broke the Spanish Super Cup record for the fastest goal with 22 seconds. That's crazy. If you were wondering where they've been playing them, as I predicted, Haaland up front with Mbappe on the left. And that is the rest of the squad as well, if anyone's interested. So to go into more detail, I just thought I'd quickly check on where they've been playing them. So Haaland, he was just up front the whole time. Mbappe, on the other hand, He played on the left 30 times, on the right 15 times, and 4 times up front. So I'm back on this screen. I can't see much difference in terms of overall attributes on the graph. They look very similar from the start of the season, but there is one thing I've noticed that's changed, and that's Haaland's contract. He's now earning $210,000 a week until 2027, so he got a bit of a pay rise this season. So this was fun. I enjoyed this. So now I think I'm going to go for another season. I'm going to skip now to the end of the second season with these two in the same squad, and let's see how they do. Catch you in a second. We are now at the end of the second season, and Real Madrid have yet again won the league, but with 93 points this time. 30 wins, 3 draws and 5 losses this time. You don't care about that. You care about one thing. Who is better between these two players? Let's find out. Here we go. So Mbappe played 49 games with 1 off the bench, 33 goals, 17 assists with a 7.94 rating, and Haaland got 44 games this season, 30 goals, 11 assists with a 7.63 rating. They are very close. There's only 3 goals in it and a couple of assists in it as well. Haaland seems to have caught up with the attacking in attributes, but speed has gone straight to Mbappe. He's at 20, although Haaland has still got the aerial ability over him. So comparing the attributes this time, it's again very similar. Haaland has the jumping reach and natural fitness, but Mbappe has definitely got the acceleration and agility. They're very close in terms of attributes. When you look at the stats per 90 minutes, Mbappe is definitely better than Haaland. More assists, more key passes, distance covered, and average rating obviously with a 7.94 compared to a 7.63. Technically, Mbappe's been playing better this season. So like I did last time, we're looking at the career milestones for this season for individual players, and Mbappe's is quite interesting. They won the Super Cup, the Spanish Cup and La Liga again, and yeah, he won the Player of the Year this time. He was the top goal scorer with 33 goals, and he's also known as the best player in Europe. So technically he is better than Haaland at this point. And some landmarks for you here. He was appointed France captain. He broke the record of assists with 4 in France. And he broke Real Madrid's record for most player of the match awards with 15 this season. And here we see Haaland as the top goal scorer runner-up, the Player of the Year runner-up, and third place best player in Europe. Who came second? Who got in between them both? Chiesa, wow. And here's the landmarks for Haaland. He broke Norway's record for most goals in a match with 7. He broke Norway's record for most goals, gaining his 34th goal for Norway in a match against England at the age of 22. That's incredible. I just want to quickly look at Mbappe in terms of where they played him. They played him 35 times on the left, 14 times on the right, and once as a striker this time. I won't bother looking at Haaland because I know he just plays as a striker. But it's interesting to see where Ancelotti is playing Mbappe during the season. For anyone that is intrigued, Real Madrid didn't win the Champions League as we know. It was Chelsea back to back. And then this season, we've got Juventus versus Liverpool in the final. For anyone interested in this kind of thing, this is the list of players that went in and out of the club this season in the transfer market. So there we have it. Another season with these two in the same team. I think Haaland won the first season, but Mbappe's definitely won this season. So it's 1-1. I think we should do one more season. Best of 3. Who is the better player out of these two at Real Madrid? Let's go one more season. Catch you in a second. We are now at the end of the 2024 season. It's the 3rd season with Haaland and Mbappe in the same team. And Real Madrid have yet again won the league, but this time with 101 points, 20 points ahead of second place. They won 32 games, drew 5, and only lost 1 game all season. That's crazy. And what's really interesting here is in the player stats, Mbappe only came 3rd in the goal scoring, and Haaland is nowhere to be seen. Despite the amount of points on the board, I thought there'd be a lot more goals. So I'm a quick look here. So yeah, Mbappe came 3rd, and Haaland came 5th with 16. There was only 1 goal between them. But let's do a proper comparison. Mbappe played 46 games this season, scoring 23 goals, 14 assists with a 7.86 rating, whereas Haaland played 42, 4 games less than his teammate, but got 26 goals, 9 assists with a 7.60 rating. Haaland played less games but got more goals throughout the whole season, and he's looking at this, he's got a new contract. He's got £400,000 per week until 2028, but he's only classed as a squad player now. That's really interesting. Whereas on the other side, I don't think Mbappe's actually gone up. It's stayed the same, and he's still at the club till 2027. They're both earning a lot of money, might I add. The stats per 90 minutes, Mbappe is still killing it compared to Haaland. Not by much, but he's still winning the overall. So let's quickly look at their personal milestones. So within the last season, in the summer when we left Mbappe, he won the European International League for France. He was Ballon d'Or for Real Madrid. He was the World Golden Ball holder, World Footballer of the Year, World Player of the Year. So technically the best player in the game. And then this last season, he's only won the league though. No other trophy, but he was best 11 for Real Madrid, the Spanish League Player of the Year, and the top goal scorer, 3rd place as we know. He won a lot of awards which I'm not going to go through. Now over to Haaland. So since last season, World Golden Ball 3rd place, Best Player in Europe 3rd place, World Footballer of the Year 3rd place, World Player of the Year 3rd place. A lot of 3rd place positions here. So Mbappe's won the last 2 with Salah coming between them. And most recently, he's broke Norway's record for goals in a season with 16. He's doing really well for Norway, it seems. Looking at his profile here, it says he's wanted by PSG. I have a feeling he won't last at Real Madrid much longer. He might be on the move to Paris, which is good because I wasn't going to skip the next season. So there we have it, guys. After 3 seasons, it's clear that Mbappe is better than Haaland if they play together. And if they do play together, they're a hell of a strike force together because they've got some goals between them. But the game claims that Mbappe is the better of the two, so that is the verdict. You might not agree, I might not agree, but the stats don't lie. Thank you for watching this video. If you want me to carry on this save, just let me know in the comments. Or if you have any other suggestions for these type of videos, please just put them in the comments. Remember to like the video too. And if you subscribe to the channel, I'd be very grateful. Thank you everyone. Catch you in the next one.